On my front lawn stands an ancient wooden swing, its ropes frayed, seat creaking, paint peeling. To me, it's a shrine. My kids once soared on it, chasing the stars, their laughter echoing through the yard. They're grown now, college, jobs, their own paths, but I can't bear to take it down. It's like they're still here, racing home to see who could swing highest. That swing is sacred, untouchable, mine. Welcome to HOA Buzz. Like and subscribe for the juiciest HOA drama. My neighborhood, an HOA-controlled suburb where tranquility is a myth. That swing on my property caught the eye of Karen, our HOA president. Blonde bob, clipboard in hand, she struts like she owns the block, sniffing out violations like a bloodhound. She'd glare at my swing like it was a blight, her eyes narrowing as if it offended her personally. I knew trouble was brewing, but I didn't expect the chaos that followed. One Saturday, I spotted Karen's kids eyeing the swing from the sidewalk. I smiled politely, but my gut tensed. The swing's over 20 years old. Sturdy, sure, but I wouldn't let anyone on it without me there. Nostalgia's one thing, liability's another. With Karen, any concession is a landmine. The next morning she knocked, all fake smiles. "Hey neighbor, can my kids use your swing? They're bored and there's no park nearby." Her eyes said, "Say yes or else." I stayed calm, said no, explained it was old, and I didn't want responsibility for her kids. Her smile vanished like smoke. "Don't be selfish," she hissed, storming off like I'd stolen her crown. Karen didn't take rejection lightly. She launched a suburban smear campaign, acting like I'd outlawed fun. Suddenly, I was getting dirty looks from neighbors at the mailbox. One mom muttered, "Some people can't share." Real classy, Karen. A few days later, her kids were back, daring each other to touch the swing like it was cursed. One shouted, "Mom says you hate kids. Karen's poison, no doubt, turning her kids into her minions." I stayed silent. Arguing with children is a losing game, but I knew she was egging them on. Then Karen escalated, rolling up with her posse of PTA vultures, all smiles and casseroles but ready to pounce. "You'd be doing the kids a favor," she cooed. "They need a place to play." I repeated, "Private property, not comfortable." Her mask slipped. "The HOA can make life hard if you're uncooperative," she snapped. My jaw hit the floor, a threat, over my swing. I told her, "Karen, take your HOA and stuff it." Not my finest hour, but she'd pushed me. From then on, things got creepy. Karen patrolled my sidewalk like a rent-a-cop, walking her dog at odd hours, leash empty half the time. Her kids circled my lawn like sharks. I sensed she wasn't done. This wasn't about the swing. It was about control. She hated no. I didn't know it yet, but she was about to cross a line. One Tuesday, I came home early, coffee stained and done with the day. Pulling into the driveway, I froze. Karen's kids were on my swing, swinging wildly, jumping mid-air like it was a jungle gym. No Karen in sight, just her feral pack on my lawn. My blood boiled. I slammed the car door, stormed over, voice steady but firm. "Where's your mom?" The girl shrugged. She said it's fine. She said it's ours now. Ours? I nearly exploded but told them to get off. They scattered, one yelling they'd tell Mommy. 10 minutes later, Karen marched over like a general. "You scared my kids," she shrieked. "They have every right to be there. That swing's a hazard, and if you won't share, we'll vote to remove it." "Remove my swing, on my land?" I told her, "Karen, you don't own my property. If your kids trespass again, we'll have bigger problems." She scoffed and strutted off. That night I couldn't sleep. At 1 a.m., I saw a shadow by the swing, a small figure darting across my lawn. Karen was sending her kids at night. Unbelievable. The next morning, I installed motion sensor cameras and floodlight, HD time-stamped, aimed at the swing. If she tried again, I'd have her dead to rights. It happened on a scorching Friday. I was at the office, drowning in work, when my phone pinged, motion detected. I opened the app, expecting a stray cat. Instead, there was Karen, strolling across my lawn like it was her estate, Starbucks in one hand, phone in the other. Her 2 kids bolted for the swing. One jumped on, the other pushed hard. Karen plopped on my flower bed, scrolling social media, oblivious. Then both kids piled on the swing, ropes straining, wood bending. I watched, heart pounding. Then snap, the swing broke mid-swing. One girl flew, arms flailing, crashing onto the lawn with a sickening thud. The other screamed. Karen dropped her phone, shrieking, rushing over. The camera caught it all, her negligence, the trespass, the fall. I raced home as sirens wailed. An ambulance was on my lawn, paramedics tending to Karen's daughter, who clutched her leg, crying. Karen glared at me, red-faced. "This is your fault. That swing shouldn't be there." I stared. "Funny, Karen, didn't you say it was ours?" She sputtered as paramedics loaded her kid into the ambulance. She was already on the phone, yelling about lawsuits and HOA votes. She didn't know I had her on tape. The next day, a process server showed up with a lawsuit. Karen claimed negligence, saying my swing was a hazard, that I'd allowed kids access by keeping it visible. I almost laughed, but rage won. I called my lawyer, a shark who grinned when I mentioned the footage. "You've got dates, times, warnings, video?" he asked. I nodded. "Oh, we're gonna bury her." Court day arrived. Karen played the victim, dressed like a saint, fake tears flowing. Her lawyer rambled about community responsibility. Then we played the tapes, Karen trespassing, her kids ignoring warnings, the swing breaking under their weight, Karen glued to her phone. Her face drained of color. Her lawyer's objections couldn't erase the truth. The judge sighed. "MS, Karen, this claim is baseless and borders on perjury. You trespassed, ignored warnings, and neglected your children. Case dismissed." My lawyer leaned in. We could counter, sue, trespassing, property damage, defamation. He was itching for blood. But as I watched Karen slink out, purse dragging, eyes hollow, I thought of her daughter, likely still in pain, and the neighborhood whispers tearing Karen apart. The HOA was already eyeing her presidency. I turned to my lawyer. "Let her go. She's buried herself." He blinked. "You sure?" "Dead sure. Sometimes the best revenge is watching someone hand you the shovel they used to dig their grave." The end? Like and subscribe for more HOA buzz. Did Karen get what she deserved? Comment below.